Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I read in chat that the server shutdown's happening. I don't know if that's the case, if it already shut down, but that's really cool. Really cool. It's so fast here. Yeah, Let me move my cams. So you can see, oh, my map names, stuff. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. Sub goal, member goal on the screen. Become a member today, chat. Do it. All right, let's make that smaller. Nice. All right, maybe a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're live. Wait, is the new update already out? Feature gear set. Oh, it is. Oh yeah, part 3 is already out. Yeah, cool. We don't have to wait. That's sick. So are people in my house too. Very cool, very cool. How you guys doing? I don't have the music setup or anything. This is different than a normal week of AQ Worlds. Not complaining. Not complaining one bit. Grab some music. Haley, how you doing, festive? Hey, hands. Hi, guys. Oh, what up, what up? Alright, let's go there. Let's go YouTube. Grab some music. Every week, music's too loud. Of course it is. All right. Yo, let's see what's in the shop. Is there shop stuff feature here? Sheep. That's not new. This is awesome rarity. Oh, this is probably from the event. Not bad looking. Oh, there's different colors of it. Oh, there is a rare variant of it for 750 AC. Oh, look at those claws, man. Not bad art. Another rare two rare variants of it. Okay. Anything else? That's an old item. I just recognize it because of my colors. Okay, nothing else. Be some helmets for it. Looked like in the picture. Looked like they had some helmets. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. 200 ACs. Got a cool look to it. There's a matching one. Not bad. Guess that's about it. Yeah, okay. Weapons. See, weapons for the set. This looks like a new weapon. Kind of plain. What's up? Oh, they changed the. Oh yeah, we'll look at that. The Cyber Oni stuff. I will look at that. The hair changed apparently, or they added new helmets for that. Yeah, not a fan of these swords for the set, I'll say. But oh, ooh, arm blades. Very large. Some large arm blades there. Maybe about it. I don't know, let me know if I missed the weapon. Click through all those right now. Couple capes. Normal looking capes. 150 AC rare. But what they should be charging for that kind of cape, I guess. Oh, that fox is new. Kind of cool. Cool looking fox. 60k, member only though. I wonder what that fox is for. Doesn't really seem like it's related to anything else in the update. Alright, that was the feature gear. And they should have updated the helmets for the shop as well as Cyber Oni stuff. Yeah, so they added non-horn versions. It's cool. Someone said they removed the elf ears. Yeah, they don't have elf ears. So there's just no ear. So they took off the horns and the ears. I think people would have probably preferred if they left the ears on. Although it's not that big of a deal. Still looks alright. It's not too crazy unless you know they're missing. You wouldn't really think much of that. Too bad, not too bad. Yeah, the males have the males do have the ears too, which is a weird difference. That happens though. Where's the male without the... Yeah, so the male with no horns has the ears, but female does not. Probably because you have to have an ear because it's a side cut, and then this one, they just think it's like hidden behind that bangs. It's probably what they're thinking with that, I assume. I don't have ears, but we don't mention it. Yeah, my ears are always covered by my headphones. Do you even know if I have ears? Have you ever seen them? It's a miracle. This is our miracle. Was it that simple? Not all miracles are immaculate. I'm scared. What are we gonna do? Crying. Someone intended this. More crying. You're bleeding again. The light is bleeding out of my body. There can only be one. Tell me, what should I do? What do I do? Please, please, what do I do if this doesn't work? Ah, where am I? Your Highness, thank the avatars you're awake. Princess Victoria and I panicked when you collapsed. Richard, where's Victoria? The first potion I made didn't have an immediate effect, so the princess went to find more herbs. She promised not to stray far. We can catch up to her and, what's wrong? When did you get injured? I must apologize. The potion I gave you while you were unconscious worked. But it required my blood. My family is afflicted with a certain condition. Please, Your Highness, keep this a secret. The members of House Vogue have what our scholars call an immunity to mana. Okay, though we can't cast spells, magic has no effect on us either. Incredible. I always thought the Vogues were fortified by defense magic. Made it seem like the Throne Keeper was practically invincible. Okay. As you can see, we can still be physically harmed. Anyone can walk up and give me a black eye if I don't fight back. In the past, my father would use our blood to make tinctures. They would temporarily give you knight's resistance to magical attacks. I am deeply sorry for making you drink such a disgusting... There's no need for any apology. I haven't felt this well in years. Sup? The light. I can wield it like I used to again. Oh shit. I'm glad, but this is only temporary. Your affliction will return. May I ask, what might be making you feel so sick? Perhaps I could help. Truth is, I have no idea. Or maybe I don't remember. Headaches, internal bleeding, this fog that clouds my mind. They started when I realized there were gaps in my memory. I wonder if the ritualists know something about this. They're undeniably worshippers of Cretus, of the light. Really? And they would dabble in necromancy and conspiracy in a plot to harm your family? You're the champion of light. That doesn't make sense. It's more likely than you think. I was trained in magic and combat by elves. Why is elves capitalized? who were once favored by the Avatar of Light. They sought champions to raise great heroes. My champions capitalized. But I made a terrible discovery. If those champions failed to live up to the expectation, the elves would kill them, so the plane of light would pick a better candidate. Their true goal was to take over Greenguard, and I would have none of it. I don't know if these ritualists are of the same cloth, but no, we need to find the princess. This is all my fault. I brought you both out here right into their hands. Don't blame yourself. You know, it's only for a little while. The light is my blade again. And it's all thanks to you. I'll protect you, my daughters, and Alton from the foul plot. Okay, that is certainly a cutscene. Oh yeah, you can steal the stuff in the shop there. What's up, Ara? How you doing? Whew. That was a lot of reading. Alright. Princess Victoria left to gather more medical herbs for you. We need to find her. The upper floor of the castle is infested with ghosts. If you feel well enough, we should lay them to rest. It'll make it easier to find our way around. Okay. Cool set. My set looks kind of wacky right now. Wacky, wacky, wacky. Could you test Archmage for farming? All abilities. Wait, what? No, you don't use all abilities on Archmage for farming. You use your 3 and your auto attack. That's why I like it so much. Elemental, Glamour, Gem. Well, that and the fact that statistically doing that, it's one of the best, if not the best. That helps. No, you don't use the others. The others are for mode swapping. Mostly. Just how they make so many classes in this game. That's how it works in other games too. Some of your skills you'll just never touch unless you're playing a certain way, doing a certain thing with it. 30 normal. Revenant, Appease, Ritual, Gold Rose. Is that Ritualist? It is. I didn't know that. I just spammed the skills. Just spam Forehead. I mean, I do that on a lot of classes, but usually when I do that on a class, it's because it's like not really bad to do that. Might be like slightly suboptimal. Talk to Victoria and a crest. Is that up here? It's so weird seeing this NPC, seeing small Robina. Such a weird thing every time I see her. Get rid of that coffee that's left there. Alright. Wait, we're not turning that into Robina, why would I? Got her again? Oh. Mom, you're awake. Richard's potion worked. Victoria, thank goodness you're safe. I'm whatever. The coast seems a lot calmer and it's different from the rest of the undead in the castle. Richard, do you know him? My eldest brother, Father was a narcissist. He named 2 of his sons after himself. This is Henry II, or H2 for short. I only know him from stories. I'm so sorry, I can't imagine losing Brittany, or Brittany, whatever that his name is, or never even getting a chance to know her. Mom, did you? No. I was going to ask if you knew what happened to him. After endless battles with the Throne Keeper, we received a message relaying his intent to defect. In reality, it was his eldest son who convinced him to stop the bloodshed. Eldon Valen and I were to come alone and as a show of goodwill. It was dangerous, but the Throne Keeper peacefully defected. Deathrex's remaining loyalists were likely to follow. The meeting was going well. We let our guard down. I had the conversation with Valen, and it shook me, distancing me, or distracting me. The Throne Keeper's eldest son saw that we were wary and filled our goblets. We accepted the hospitality because he and his knights drank first, then dropped to the ground. Okay, then Alden fell to his knees, and then Valen. That was when the Throne Keeper plunged his blade into his own son's back. A red wedding. He uses fake defection to catch us by surprise, and as an opportunity to weed sympathizers out of his ranks. Only I remained standing. My powers were purifying the poison in my blood, but it wasn't fast enough. Then, if I didn't do something, Valen and Alden would be killed. That story about how you could only kill a Vogue by destroying their head, I had to. It's gonna be okay, Lynn. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of you. You were the only one who killed the Throne Keeper and all his scheming men. They deserved what was coming. So then, why did Valen take the credit? No, dear, Valen took the fall for me. There were no witnesses. It's always him. It would have looked like I went mad and massacred everyone. Their heads were teeth chatters. I couldn't control cough. You see how this castle is collapsing. That was because I panicked. Because ragged breathing. Oh, sorry. Brother, I finally know what happened to you. Queen Lenaria, you avenged him. You are forever in our debt. My crown is rusted and heavy. Doubt. I've made many mistakes. No, I made intentional choices that were selfish and rash. I wasn't thinking about how it affected my daughters or others. At the very least, I finished what I started here. Throne Keeper is near. I feel it. I can't stop you from coming with me, but I'll be the one to push him back into the dark. Alright, Ghost. Note. Off this stream alone, you can tell this player base doesn't know how to read. I don't blame them for not reading the cutscenes, to be honest. For a video game, these cutscenes are a little long-winded is a word, I don't know. There are people that appreciate them though, I see them, they talk about it. There is a group. Oh, about the abilities. Oh, yeah, no one reads the abilities either. I don't think anyone reads anything in video games. Making people have to read stuff in video games is like an actual challenge for game developers, I imagine. So, oh, there's the note. What's up, Lordy? How you doing, man? How you doing? Isn't this Memorial Weekend shit? Long weekend? Correct? That's cool. Ryder's keys. It feels like it's about time. Okay, where's Ryder? Hog Rider. You guys see they're making a Clash of Clans show on Netflix? Like it'd be like Arcane. Imagine they take Clash of Clans and they make like a crazy, like actually good show out of it. Oh, these are the riders, I imagine. GTA 6 level cutscenes? I actually hate cutscenes in Grand Theft Auto when I play the campaigns, not gonna lie. The farther back in GTA you go, the less cutscenes there are in the games. I prefer those. They're shorter too. I like playing the game, you know? What am I doing? Two shimmering figures made of light. They don't have any specific shape. Recognize them. Safe for you to examine them. Oh, I gotta go examine something? Where? Oh. I think I could go in here before. I mean, I like the cutscenes in GTA, but once you play it through once, like, I guess you probably could skip them. I haven't even played through GTA 5 in a while. Should I play through it on stream? Maybe that'd be fun. Servants Herb. Riders. Play through it before 6 comes out. I think the last time I played through GTA 5 was when it came out on PC in 2015 or whenever it came out. So it's been like 10 years. 2015 was 10 years ago. I played through GTA 4 more recently. Oh my god, Lordy.
Have a good stream, dude.
Thank you so much, man.
Weekend.
Hey, thank you for the 2,000 bits. That's insane. Thank you so much, Lordy. Very, very much appreciate it. Thank you for the constant support on the streams. Really appreciate that, man. Very much so, very much. We have a great weekend as well. Yeah, I've replayed a GTA 4 more recently. Like, I think I've replayed GTA 4 way more times than I've definitely have replayed GTA 4 more than 5. I really enjoy the campaign in that. I like all the humor and stuff in GTA 4 too. I feel like GTA 5 didn't have it the same as 4 did. Like the way they wrote it was a bit more like Hollywood, less like, because GTA 4 is such a grim game, so I think the humor kind of stands out a lot more in it. It's a lot more dark, so when the humor happens, it hits you more. Thronekeeper defeated. Boss fight. Boss. Apparently they're remaking GTA 4, which I don't think it really needs a remake. I don't know, but I'm of the mind that if the game came out on the Xbox 360, it doesn't need to be remade. I mean, you could make a remaster of it. I don't think it needs a remake. Like, you could, like, you know, patch it, like, fix it up a little bit, release it like that, but I don't think it needs a I don't think you need to go through and, like, update all of the textures and everything in the game. Like, you can make it more accessible on newer hardware and stuff, but, like, maybe add, like, some new anti-aliasing, like, DLSS and stuff, but I don't think you need to go in, like, really change it. Those games hold up pretty well. I'm trying to get the 50k bit badge. I'm at 30k right now. Jesus. Korey, I don't even see your I don't even see your bit badge in the chat. I see your prime badge and your sub badge. I think you're not even showing one of your badges, but you want the 50k one? I mean, I'm not gonna say no. My light isn't hurting him. His immunity to magic persists even in death. No, it's the armor itself. Necromancy only worked because his soul is contained in a magic item. You should have like a crazy bit badge already, no? Yeah, you should have a 25. Isn't there a 20k one? Brute force. It is. All we need to do is shatter the defenses. Wait, is this Robina's arrow? The expression is great. Ha! Knew it. The undercut with a hammer, what the? Just one more blow before the armor cracks. Princess, watch out. The grab. My blood. Treacherous blood, all traitors will die. Only good use for a weakling is as a bludgeon. What? Hiding behind your children again? There'll be better warriors than you. Wherever. I'll... The expression is great. Iron? What a good time to die. Rich's potion is wearing off. I can't... Oh my god, a first person perspective. I can't see. First person AQ worlds. What? On what? You and me. Pathetic child, you protect that blood-soaked witch. She's still my mom. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Teardrop. Lynn, are you crying again? I wish we could forgive ourselves. I wish we never made that choice. If you could go back in time, would you do things differently? Or do you forget the world and choose me? The bow. Never. Phil and I were... Shouldn't you be like blocking with a bow and not drawing it? If Valen and I never like helping put pressure on the blade. If Valen and I never chose this path, I would have Victoria. I'd have Brittany and Tara. If it's for them, I'll do anything. Mom, you're late. It's burning you. Run. I'm gonna take the Thronekeeper down with me. She's gonna go off. No, I don't want you to go. I just want us to be a real family. Brace yourselves. The Avengers show up. Don't you dare lay a hand on my family. Dad, Brittany, what are you doing here? I tattled. Apologies, mother. I take more after father, and his father is snitch. And we both know how you and Victoria are so like... Lynn, I have him. That dress looks great. Thank goodness you're both safe. Mom, Dad. Oh, Alden. Has your condition worsened below? Is there anything more I can do? I already done so much. The light was behind this, so it's my responsibility to trust no one. This last. What did that say? Okay, anyway. And I was never here. Victoria, I have secrets as well. I intended to take them to my grave. You'll understand one day. You don't need to give me forgiveness. Just know that all of you precious to me. Aha, I wondered how your father managed to escape the noble court. Do you mean what you said? Yes, the choices I made felt good in the moment, but were horribly selfish. I clung to my dreams even when it hurt the people I care about most. Regrets will plague me to the end of my days, but my darling daughters aren't one of them. Can't tell you what to think or how to feel about what I've done. But you have a choice, that's what matters. No matter what you choose, know I love you more than the sun and stars. After that, where's Richard? After that, Queen, an area arranged for my release in a way that shone a sympathetic light on Lord Henry Vogue III. Though I've never been able to go back home, I'm free, and so is my one remaining brother. I sort of grew strong and joined the Queen's Guard, but Mom passed away. Damn! Yo, grown up Tara looks way better. What the hell? Wait, are we finally not gonna have to see a little shit in all these cutscenes? Is she gonna be older now? What is it that illness? Never the ritualists play a part? Dad never wanted to talk about it. This guy did not age very well. The little kid. Why does he still have that same dumbass haircut? I wasn't there. Just like how it was with Brittany. Mom knew what happened. She knew what happened to Mom, but wouldn't explain without breaking down. Why is Rarbina wearing that? Everyone's accounts are different. The recent actions of Light Guard necessitate an investigation. And these graves, they're empty, but one was for Mom. The other is for Sir Valen. Father arranged this in secret despite everything he wanted them to be together. Far from circumstances that kept them apart. I was angry at first, then sad. Both and maybe everything in between. But really, I don't know what to think. You don't have to decide now. Maybe you won't ever choose, and that's okay. Forget about the nobles treating us like juicy gossip. This is our life. What matters is that we have a choice, and always will. Tell me that. I'll take my life into my own hands and face what comes. I'll always believe in you, Enlin. I'm so proud of you, Tara. Your Highness, the hour grows late. There's the matter you have yet to attend to. Britton's family, I know they'll tell us that we're not welcome at his funeral, but I'd like a little more time to brace myself. Tara, could we stay here a little longer? I want to spend more time with Mom too. As you wish, allow me to continue standing guard. Hey Mom, it's my turn to tell stories. I'm a bit of a big shot now. I'll become the best champion in lore. Kind you wanted to be. No, we're back to this little shit. Workshop. Oh, cool, you can get the dress. And the armor. NPC gear. Not too bad. Tara's that little girl with the blue dress that's like everywhere in the recent events. GPU finally reaching MSRP, which is wild. Wait, GPUs are MSRP? Oh, they are. Yo, why'd that happen? You always aren't buying them? Just looked it up. You can buy 5080 for MSRP right now, or close. I think it's slightly above, but that's usually the case. We got a Ritualist Guest. I'm guessing that dropped from the Ritualist. I mean, GPUs are never MSRP. They're always like $100, $200, $300 more. That's always been the case. Even back like 10 series. You could find ones close, but they'd be like the shitty baseline models, and they'd always be sold out. They'd be the really, really bad models, and they'd always be... They'd never have any stock for them, so functionally you could never get one at MSRP. Them being a few $100 more is normal, which makes sense because I think from what NVIDIA sells them to board partners, like they make like barely any money if they sold them at MSRP. Like they probably lose money selling them. Content? Yeah, we're playing through new content right now. Not sure what kind of drops we're getting, but it's farming the boss in the new event. You should have some drops, hopefully. I think Event Hub got updated. They haven't been updating Event Hub with like seasonal items. I guess there aren't really any seasonal items for this time of year, it being May. But I guess they did put some Mother's Day stuff in there, but Event Hub really hasn't. Planning. Oh yeah, you're still planning on getting a new GPU? I heard there's issues with the 9070s, the 9070s. The AMD cards, I heard there was an issue with them. Like, I've been seeing people posting about, like, having constant issues with them, actually. I forget what the issues were, but they seem kind of, like, drivers need to be updated for them. I guess NVIDIA has had the same issues, too, so... I guess you're getting issues. It might be a Windows thing, maybe. Just all the GPU drivers are kind of crap right now. Might be a Windows 11 thing. Windows 11's probably the culprit. I have an Asus card right now. My 4090 is an Asus card. It's alright. It doesn't bend in the GPU slot. It seems like it's built pretty well. I've never had GPU sag or anything like that. I've never used a brace either. I always think it's funny. I was looking for, because I thought I might need a brace, like a GPU brace for my case, so it doesn't like bend in the PCIe slot. I thought I would need one for the 4090, so I looked it up online, right? So, and I looked for like braces on Amazon, and you see people that get the GPU braces, and they're using like lower mid-tier GPUs that are very light, very small GPUs, but they have the GPU brace on there. It's so cute because, you know, it's like their first PC and they thought they needed one. It's so funny. I saw so many pictures people took on the Amazon reviews for those GPU braces, and they're using like cards that really don't need them. You know it's their first build. They're just excited. They're buying all the doohickeys, all the extra parts, any random junk. I think I'm on Blaze so far. I've never had a GPU sag. Better be safe than sorry. No, you don't need to be, unless you have a. You need a very particular model of GPU, and it needs to be like a 4090. That's the only card that would have that issue. I think the Gigabyte 4090s, I think, are the only cards ever that needed a GPU brace, because they would actually crack. The PCIe things would actually crack on them if you didn't brace them, because Gigabyte did a terrible job at making those cards. I think other than that model particular, and only the 4090, the 5090s don't matter because they're lighter. I think it's only the Gigabyte 4090s are the only card that ever needed a GPU brace. There might be another card, maybe one other model, but the only model I've ever seen that had an issue was the Gigabyte 4090s. So it's the heaviest card ever. I think there was a different model, but I can't remember which one it was, and it would have been another 4090. The way the PCI bracket is, if you screw it, unless you're not screwing it in to the case, then you'd probably want to use a bracket if you aren't screwing it into the case for some reason. But if you screw it in the way the cards are built, they're not gonna bend. They're very. The GPU manufacturer does not want you returning their card. They don't want it breaking in your case. Their engineers make these. Engineers are paid well. They don't have chat GPT degrees that didn't exist. $5090s too? 5090s aren't as big as 4090s. Not the ones I've seen. Have they made? They're making 5090s as big as 40s. There was a. All the ones I've seen have been a lot smaller. They've been like half the size. I don't know why you'd buy a big one. The Astral. Oh yeah, they're like crazy expensive. Crazy expensive ones that people only buy because they don't want to buy one from a scalper. Scalper ones. Manufacturers scalp the GPUs. These drops are really boring. I feel like this is the same stuff that dropped last week. But I picked up the drops from last week, so I can't. They're not the same. I'm having like deja vu. Yeah, a little sag is fine, Quibus. Like, your GPU isn't supposed to sit perfectly, like, perfectly flat. It will sag to a point and then it's like sit there. It's not breaking or bending or anything. It's just how it sits in the. It's just how it sits. Yeah, what's up, Frosty? How you doing? The drops seem a theme to them? Yeah, the theme is boring, it would seem. Like, where's the armor drops or the helmets or like, where's like anything? It's just like some capes and some swords and like, that's what we've been getting for the past like 3 weeks. With the exception of like the one mob dropping like an armor version of themselves, I guess. That was cool. I haven't seen anyone wear that armor though, so I think people really want it. Only 250 kills, only. All the boss drops are going to change to merch shop items. I mean, the merch shop doesn't really have that much in it. When's the OSRS grind start? I'm playing OSRS! Not. I probably should, but I don't know. I see you are on there like constantly. Every time I open Discord, you're on OSRS. play too many other games. Peak gaming. Yeah, I should try it. I should give it another go. I haven't tried to get in the RuneScape for a while. The corporate side? Wait, what? I heard AMD might make an effort to compete in the corporate side of GPU market of GPU. Wait. They already do. Business GPU? You mean like the AI stuff? Yeah, of course they're trying. That's like how Nvidia's making all their money right now, selling H100s or whatever the current AI card is. There's like $30,000 AI cards. It costs the price of a like Toyota, like a Prius for a fucking video card. Of course AMD wants to get in that. That's like money glitch if you can start making those. Well, not really a money glitch, I guess, because when you consider that Nvidia is the only business on the planet that can do it, so they've kind of cracked the code on that. AMD wishes. I think it's more likely that Intel does it than AMD. But Intel's been kind of falling off for a while, so. Intel's GPUs are looking better and better every generation. They might pass AMD. AMD seems to like barely be keeping up. Considering I do 3D rendering, a professional GPU of 24, I have 24 gigs of VRAM. Worth more or less? $500. Damn. Wait, what? If you do 3D rendering, you're gonna you'd probably want like a 4090 or 5090 if you can go for one. I think that's what most people are doing. Oh, the Intel. Intel B60. Okay, what? $500 for 24 gigs of VRAM? Yeah, but how's the 3D rendering performance? So like, you're gonna get way better rendering with the Nvidia card, no? It's not out yet. Q3 2025. It's only a 200 watt card with like close to 12, bit over 12 teraflops. That's not like if you're doing rendering for a job, like you're going to want a 4090 or 5090. Not this card, I imagine. What would this card be used for? I don't see professionals picking up a, cause like a 4090 has like what? Find the yeah, the 4090 on FP32 is at 82.5, so like round it up to 83. It's in the 80s for teraflops. The ARC card is at 12 on FP32. They're going from 12 to 80. Yeah, you're not gonna be using this for professional stuff. I don't, unless you like, maybe you need the cheap option. I don't, for like a school maybe or something. XD picked up, especially for CAD. Yeah, if you need a budget option, like if the rendering, but if you're like doing like 3D modeling and stuff, and like the render time on a 4090 compared to that's gonna be like massively, like you're losing money having a weaker GPU, right? It's gonna be, yeah, massive difference. I know most people that do like 3D rendering stuff as they mostly use like the high-end NVIDIA stuff because it's really the only option. Render time, well, if render times matter, it's gonna. But yeah, if you're doing CAD, maybe, yeah. Depending on what you're doing with it. Might be good for laptops too. It's only 200 watts, right? Might be a good laptop like a work laptop type deal. Because you can do 200 watts on a laptop charger. Might be the application for that thing. Because 200 watts is nothing for a GPU. Like my GPU's like 800. My GPU could pull 800. 200 is very light work. We might have gotten all the drops already, which is kind of sad. The video XP farming, I was wondering if there's a way for an auto clicker like app to auto cast abilities. Is there a way to do that? Yes. Is it frowned upon? Yes. Do most people that play this game bot? Probably. Self-report, crazy. Yeah, let's watch. Oh, you typed on my Twitch chat too. Yes, it is technically against TOS to do what you're asking about. It's technically against terms of service and could result in a game ban. Keyword is could. I don't think most people get banned for that unless they're being like really dumb about it. And even if you do catch a ban for that, it's like a 24-hour ban. Like, they're really, really lenient with it. So, could you bot? Yes. Are you supposed to? No. Baseless night help and drops from servant. Alright, let's go get that. You really knew this? Started yesterday. Yeah, that's fair enough. Must be crazy starting a game that's like 16 years old almost. It's like hopping into like World of Warcraft right now or something. I guess you could do it. I mean, the only game you can't really do it with is Destiny. You know why? Because they just remove all the content in Destiny. Oh, you want to play the launch version of Destiny that came out? With all the campaign story missions that came out when Destiny 2 launched? It's not available. Go watch it on YouTube. You want to play an expansion pack that people paid for? Like a few years back? You can't. It's not available, even if you paid for it. Destiny 2, everyone. One of the most popular video games for some reason. If Destiny never removed its content and you could actually like do the whole story and like know everything from playing the game, I would probably be into it. I'm not even, like, I would probably play it. It looks kind of cool. But the fact there's content you just can't play anymore really makes me not want to even go anywhere near it. Like, it's not even that you missed out like on like prime time when it was new and like everyone's excited for it. Like you can't even play it. It's not like you'd be going back and playing like dead content. Like you just can't. Oh, SRS is 18 years. Isn't old? Isn't RuneScape older than 18 years? I thought it was older. I thought RuneScape came out like the 99 or something. Or is that Roblox? I know one of those like live service games. Isn't it older? OSRS. Please date. – 2007. OSRS is based on a version of the game from 07. But isn't RuneScape like older than that though? I thought it went back farther. I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite games of all time, but that single fact is just horrid. Oh yeah, but Destiny, yeah. I saw, isn't Destiny doing a Star Wars event or something? I saw a video about that. Like they're doing like a whole Star Wars based campaign. Really weird. Like a weird thing to do. I think that's the Fortnite-ification of video games having an effect right there. Like a lot of people will say like Fortnite this, Fortnite that, like whenever like a colorful skin gets added to the video game or something, they call it Fortnite, as if colorful skins weren't being added to games before Fortnite came out. Like that's like a thing Fortnite invented for some reason. But I do think like doing a whole Star Wars expansion pack to Destiny, I think that that's a very Fortnite thing. That is a very Fortnite thing. Same audience. Probably is. Hey, let's get a friend request on Discord. Oh, friend request me on Discord. They had Stormtrooper skins previously. Yeah, I think Destiny has Fortnite skins in it, like from Fortnite characters. Pretty sure. Am I being trolled? There's a drop here. Shouldn't have dropped already. Killing 3 of them a second, and was it 1%? $24 years? That sounds more accurate. That's crazy. Yeah, RuneScape's been around for a while. I was surprised at how old Roblox was. Roblox is about the same age, right? As RuneScape. I was surprised. I thought Roblox came out like 2005 or 6 or something, but it's older than that. House item from the Headless Rider. I think I got that. Oh no, I got this. I got one of the house items from the guys up here. I got a house item from the Faceless guys. So the Rider has one too. Alright. There's apparently a helmet dropping up this guy, but I might have been trolled. All these crossovers we're seeing in gaming recently is kind of odd, right? Overwatch is filled with it now. I feel like developers figured out that like people will spend money on them, on the crossover stuff, because like Fortnite, maybe because they saw Fortnite doing it or something. The Call of Duty's been doing that a lot recently too. I wonder. Here's an interesting question: do you think GTA Online will be doing these crossovers? Because Grand Theft Auto is pretty like famous for having their own in-game brands for everything, right? But they have done some stuff in like they have licensed music in their games, right? So that's like a real life thing. They had what's his name? They already technically did a crossover with why can I think of the producer, Dr. Dre. Yes, Dr. Dre. They did an event in GTA 5 for that. I think they might. I think it won't be like a car thing. It might be clothing. I could see clothing companies wanting to be in GTA. I could see it. I think it would harm the universe feel a little bit though. Definitely see that being the case. Yeah, I don't think cars will ever be a thing. But... Yo, would make a good crossover. Rims. You get some actual rims in the game, because they already knock them off, right? Car rims would be a great crossover. Magic the Gathering. Oh yeah, Magic the Gathering does a shitload of crossovers. They did a Fallout one, right? I saw that. Isn't it like a Batman Batmobile? Yeah, but it's not an actual crossover thing. It's just like their variant of it, right? Like how like AQ Worlds will make like their legally different quote unquote parody gear. That's what the Batmobile is in Grand Theft Auto. I'd actually like it if the GTA sold their clothing in real life. Like some of the clothing in GTA, like some of the hoodies and stuff in GTA 5 would be such good merch items. They would sell so many of them. Like if they actually like made their clothing brands real clothing brands from Grand Theft Auto, they would make so much money. I'm surprised they haven't done that. Like if you go to the GTA merch store, it's like such dog shit. Like just stuff that says like Rockstar on it or something. If they sold like some of the actual in-game, like in-universe clothing brands in real life, people would buy the shit out of that. I don't think they realize how popular that stuff is, right? Maybe they do, I don't know, but they're sitting on a gold mine of actual clothing brands that they could make real like clothing for and would be very popular. Headless Rider drops armor and helmet. I was told this guy drops a helmet, but I think I was lied to. Because I've been here, unless it's like actually like 0% drop rate. See, that's what drop rate looks like. My house inventory is full. Anyone gonna go see that new John Wick movie? I'm probably gonna see that. Comes out not next week, the week after. 2 weeks. Go into the bank. It's because I'm in combat. $1,000 bomber jacket. There's so many like t-shirts and like hoodies and stuff that Rockstar has in GTA Online that I would buy in real life. I'm kind of glad they don't sell it because I'd be like broke buying GTA related clothing. New John Wick? Yeah, new John Wick is coming out Wednesday. Not next week, week after. Norman Reedus is in it, which is very cool. Definitely gonna go see that. Nico Bellic? Nico Bellic's jacket goes hard. Mouse am I running? Model O. They don't even sell this mouse anymore. The original Model O wireless is what I'm using right now. I looked on their website and yeah, they don't even sell it. They have like a version 2 of it they're selling now. I'm gonna have to get a new mouse soon, not because this one's like breaking or anything, but the battery I've had it for years, like 5 years or something. I don't know. Battery's getting runs out pretty fast now. Still lasts like a whole day or whatever, but used to last like a whole week. Wait, you're using the same mouse? Yeah, it's a good mouse, right? I got tired of I think I had the same mouse as you before that too, with the Razer Viper or whatever, that one. That thing kept breaking on me. I had to return it. I had to return twice to get replacements. I just got tired of getting replacements for it. This one hasn't broken at all. Like those Razer mice are terrible. How something about them, like the clicking kept breaking or something. It's a cool mouse if it like worked, if they made it with quality parts. That's why I'm kind of worried about replacing this one, because this one works, right? I don't want to get another mouse and then have it like have a clicking issue or something. Very common thing. The V3 is made much better, supposedly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I trust that. How many Vipers I went through? I don't know. I think I'd rather just buy a different mouse from a different brand. Tons of people making good mice these days. That jacket adds pounds to the belly? Yeah, because he's wearing like a hoodie under a jacket. Nico was ripped out, man. Why can't I do things in combat game? Someone in chat asked about the pets. There you go. Oh, Rocket Jump said it was better? He would know. That guy would know. Okay. I take his word for it. I still probably wouldn't buy it though, to be honest, just because of how bad my experience was with the last one. I don't really have the desire for a Razer product. I have a Razer keyboard right now. I bought it because you could, it was like, because you can't buy the Wooting ones. At least I couldn't. I don't know if they're in stock now, but like the Wooting keyboards are just like always out of stock, and I don't feel like waiting around for them to be in stock. Oh yeah, Marl is double clicking. Really? I've had mine for so long. I never had an issue with it. Why does your game run so well? Why does game run well for you? CPU. It's all CPU, man. Because of my Tarkov addiction, I spend money on CPUs, and I have a good CPU. The second best CPU you can get right now. You have a 7600? Yeah, get a better one and it'll run better. Go get a 9800 X3D or a 7800 X3D and the game will run better. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, I mean that's the truth though. That's like why my game looks smoother than your game is my CPU is better. That's the thing. This game really likes good CPUs because it's a CPU based game. You're rendering the visuals on your CPU basically. It's all vector. New Crisis? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not even getting that good of frame rate. $15. Like it's staying above 10 FPS, which is really good, right? For this game. Yeah, like 14, 15 FPS is like my normal FPS in combat with the 7800 X3D I have. If I had a 9800, I think it's a bit faster than that. I think some people in chat might have one. I think they probably get closer to 20. Or like maybe 18. 18 average instead of 15 or something. In combat. I remember because I went from a 9900, like an older Intel CPU, to this one. And yeah, big difference in FPS. From like averaging 8 FPS in combat to 15, which doesn't sound like a big difference, but that's massive percentage. I remember playing AQ games on a Windows 98 PC. Now you need a 9800 X3D to get 15 FPS. So there's a few things. That the reason is, one, you didn't care about the FPS on your old PC. Everything ran like shit. Two, the resolution of the game scales to your monitor. So if you have a 4K or 1440p monitor, or even a 1080p monitor, it would be a higher resolution than what you had back in like 2008 when this game first came out. The game scales to whatever window size you make it. So I'm playing at 1440p right now. If I make my game smaller like this is much easier to render. You see I'm getting better FPS because it's in a small box now, and it scales because it's vector graphics. So a smaller, lower resolution box, I'm managing 24 FPS, which is the cap for the game in combat. In combat with animations on, getting 20. I'm getting the FPS cap of the game in combat. I would probably get higher if the game lets me go higher. So if you scale it up to the window, I'm back at 1440p. Still getting decent FPS, but it's going lower now. So that factor will change as well. If you want to get better FPS, chat, just play AQ Worlds in a smaller window. Just make a small window on your desktop and play it like that. You'll get better FPS. That easy. Don't have to change any settings, just make it smaller. Free frames. So that's the good thing about Vector. The Vector graphics the game has, it'll just scale. You could play this on an 8K monitor and it'll look incredible. It'll just keep scaling up. Something that AQ Infinity won't do because it's using rasterization instead. So it'll, whatever the art, however many pixels are on the art that RX Entertainment uses, that's as many pixels as you can get. And from the looks of it, not that many pixels. It looks like they're making it for like 1080p or something. Paying 2K to upgrade your CPU to get 5 FPS more in 2008 game is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Luckily, I didn't upgrade my CPU to get more FPS in AQ Worlds. I upgraded it to get more FPS in Escape from Tarkov. And it makes a big difference in that game. You go from getting like 60 FPS on streets to 110 FPS average on streets. I think that's the difference my CPU upgrade made. Going from 9900K to 7800. Hello? How far have we come in PC parts? We have AIO coolers that can fan RAMs now. Wait, what? AIOs are a scam. Just get a Peerless Assassin too. I said that some of us had like 3 different AIOs. They're pointless. Hey, in GTA 6, they used some face models from Red Dead, I think. Yeah, I could see them taking face models from Red Dead, like updating them, you know, changing hairstyles and stuff like that, throwing them in as NPCs. I could definitely see them doing that. They're gonna have that. They're gonna need a lot of NPC variety, right? So, would work. AIOs perform basically the same as like larger fan coolers. The only reason you'd want water cooling is if you're doing a full custom loop. That's the only way you're gonna get better performance out of it. And even then, your performance isn't gonna be that much. Like you're just doing a custom loop for a fun project, basically. Quote unquote fun. Aesthetics, yeah. The reason people buy AIOs is for aesthetics. Like they spend the extra money for aesthetics. I don't mind spending extra money if it actually helps, but it doesn't help. It's and it's really annoying. So, like having AIOs fail on you is beyond annoying. I know, it's happened to me 3 times now. Not getting another one. Actually have an AIO sitting on box over there. Piece of shit. They built, because all these AIOs, they use these shitty little pumps, and these pumps always fail. I think they're rated to usually last you like 3 years. It's not if it's gonna fail, it's when, right? They're not exactly using the best parts. Dominique retweeted his Graveland art from a while ago. What does this mean? Hey, Sharp, how you doing, man? Air cooler, my CPU runs hot. You can get bigger air cooler. If you look on Amazon, the Thermalright Assassin, look up that. It has like 2 fans on it. Hey, Sharp, thanks for being a member, man.
38 months of membership. Good. You?
Almost 4 years.
Graduated.
Yo, nice. Congrats. Congrats, Sharp. Good stuff, man. Hey, thanks for being around. Thanks for being a member. Welcome back. Graduated. Let's go. Yeah, it is like graduation season right now, right? Good stuff. Anything? Thermalright, Chef Kiss. Yeah. Just get that. Swap that in. It'll be good to go. I think they're like 20 bucks for like a really good CPU cooler. Delivery costs $70 alone? Really? Hey, Ahmed. Yo, thanks, man.
Almanzuri super chatted
Almanzuri.
$10.07.
Wait for the TTS to say that. Yeah, thanks, man. Hi. Hey, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. I don't know what that converts to in my dollars, but hey, really appreciate that. I'll look it up. AD to CAD. Hey, not bad. 40 cents per one. Hey, thanks. It's a good chunk. That was like 10 bucks. Oh, thanks, man.
I'm a guy. Thank
Hey, Sharp subscribed on Twitch too. Hey, thanks, Sharp. 29-month streak as well. Holy. Hello again. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Is there a design list post up for the event? Oh, there is. Let's read. Appreciate the support, guys, on the channel. Really appreciate it. Only the strong and evil survive. Rare, Death and Doom themed gear. You know you want it. Do I though? It does look. It looks all right. Yeah. I don't know, but I don't think I'm. Are you guys getting this? One in the chat if you guys bought any of the new gear, the new rare stuff.
I'm a guy.
Hey, Ruby, thanks for the 10 euro. Guess you're all right.
Remy de Jong super chatted $11.35. Hello from the Netherlands.
Hello. Hello. I gotta go over to Europe someday. Definitely on my list. Places I want to go. Thanks, man. Appreciate the time. The rare. All right, read that. Read that. Read that. Last call for spring holiday rares. Okay, so the spring stuff's going away next week. Do you think that means we're gonna get like a new 10k next week? 10k chest or something? They haven't had a 10k chest in the game in a while. Like the summer ones should be. Isn't it weird that we get blasted by like one 10k chest every month from like October till, or wait, did they do one before? No, from September till like February. Basically, we get like 10k chest, 10k chest, 10k chest, 10k chest, 10k chest, and it just kind of stops until like next September. With the exception, I guess, the summer one. Kind of a weird like cadence. Just getting like over flooded with items, and it just kind of just stops. What do we got? What do we got? 0. Hey! Is this gonna be the? Is this gonna be the Lilo and Stitch? Is this Stitch from Lilo and Stitch? That's sick. That's sick. If that's on Saturday, that's sick. I heard the new movie sucked. Has anyone seen it? The live action? I'm not gonna go see a Disney live action, so I'm not gonna see it. But I heard it was like kind of weird. Energy shakes. What does that mean? What is an energy shake? Sounds cursed. Is that a milkshake? An energy drink in it? I don't know. I was hoping they tell us what's going to come out next week on here, but it doesn't say. Let me check the calendar. I don't know what's happening next week. Creatine milkshake, yeah. Oh yeah, next week is the house portal thing. Wait, it has information. There's information. New house portals will teleport you directly to your favorite farming spots and a permanent pass to select locked seasonal holiday event maps. The addition is still being worked on, and specific details may change as we get closer. Some will be available with playing the game, and others will be available for adventure coins. Keep an eye on these items for more details as we get closer. Resource, out of this world gear in J6 junkyard. Summer is heating up. This reward will be on fire. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we got more information on what the actual portals are. That's cool. That is cool. So yeah, they're for farming spots. Interesting. I've been wanting them to do more with the houses in the game, like add more functionality to houses. So the portals is a good step in that direction. I like seeing that. That's a good armor. I keep getting recommended like the OD pixel stuff from Counter-Strike. the Counter-Strike market is crazy. I don't play CS, but the market is definitely interesting for that game. It is funny, yeah. Yeah, I like his stuff. I wish I played a game that had a market like Counter-Strike. Like, that seems so cool. I wish more games had that, to be honest. I'm surprised they didn't like take off when like NFTs were blowing up and all that junk. I'm surprised some games didn't try to like put like Counter-Strike like markets into their game. It's weird that Valve's the only people that do that. They did? I haven't seen any games that have it. I mean, it wouldn't fail if it was an actual game that people played, right? Like, imagine a game like Fortnite had a marketplace for all their skins. Some of the skins in Fortnite would be worth a lot. But the game just has to be played, right? Can't just put in a dead game. Is the Oni collection pet worth it? They added more helmets to it, so no, it's not worth it. Buy the individual items, you'll be better off usually. I mean, there's not that many items in the thing, but it's not really worth to get the whole thing. Just buy the individual. You have to want the pet from in the chest. You have to want the pet and basically all of the helmets for it to be worth it. If you're not gonna buy all the helmets and the pet and both the armors and all the weapons, then just buy the individuals. Yeah, Team Fortress, I mean, Valve is the only games that have the economies like that, right? I can't think of a single other game that has a like an economy where people actually buy and sell items with real money to each other. There's this one game called like Entropia or something, right? Where that happens. But I don't know. That's more like, I don't think that's really a game. I saw a video about that. It doesn't really seem like a game. It seems more like a scheme. Legally, I mean, it has to be like, there has to be like a marketplace where you can transact them, right? If it's yeah, if it's against the like wishes of the devs for you to, like, I know RMT happens in games, right? But that's different. No, I haven't played Expedition 33 yet. No, and accounts aren't the same as items. Like in AQ Worlds, if they let you like if I had an armor, right? Like, let's say I had I have this armor, it's rare. I could sell this to another player. I could right now just like list it on the Steam marketplace and someone gives me like $60 Steam money for the armor. And I could use that Steam money to buy games on Steam, or I could buy a Counter-Strike knife and then cash it out on a third-party website for real money. Like, that type of thing. You can't do that. I really wish you could, though. That'd be sick. Sorry, I can't help you with the boss, man. You know, developers make a portion of the revenue, right? They'd make more money with a marketplace than they would selling IODAs. They make a lot more money with an actual marketplace than they would selling IODAs. Because the skins would constantly be transacting between accounts. Oh yeah, Expedition 33. I need to play that game. I still need to play Baldur's Gate 3 too. Like, there's so many turn-based games I need to play. I'm just not like a turn-based. I'm not like, I played a lot of turn-based games when I was a kid, like Pokemon, Mario RPG, a bunch of other ones on like a bunch of like Civilization. I guess is a turn-based game. I played a bunch of that. I played a bunch of like Age of Empire. Age of Empire isn't turn-based so much, but like I played a bunch of like games like that when I was younger. Can't really get into them now, but I do want to play it. I do want to play Expedition 33. It looks cool. But I think I want to do Baldur's Gate 3 first. But yeah, I just haven't been really in the mood. I mean, RimWorld isn't turn-based, but I got really into RimWorld recently. I put like 200 hours of it. I think I have like 200 hours of RimWorld, and I bought it like this year. I think I put in those 200 hours in like a few weeks. Like, I played it stupid about a RimWorld. That's not turn-based, but you know, it's like sort of a strategy game. And pause it. Where's my RimWorld? Oh no, I only have 150 hours according to Steam. I thought I had 200. Still, I put 150 hours in like a few weeks. It was a lot of time. Do they still make RimWorld DLC? Is the game still like getting new DLC? I hope it is. Imagine how Yogurt would look. People would be spamming like crazy. Yeah, you just list it on the market. The way, have you ever sold an item on a Steam Marketplace? You just list it and it sells. I mean, if you have like a really rare, expensive item, it might take a while for it to sell. But yeah, most items on Steam Marketplace, you just list them. Like, it might take like a few hours, but usually by the next day it's sold. If you list it low, if you didn't like highball it. You don't have to go and like beg people to buy it in Yolgar. Guys, I listed a really rare item for $200 on Steam Marketplace. Go buy it. Alpha Pirate. Definitely a rare item, guys, and not IODA 3,000 times. I saw a post today on the AQW subreddit, or the AQ3D subreddit. Kind of want to talk about this on stream. See if I can find the post. AQ3D. Yeah. It actually has 20 upvotes and 19 comments, so it's like actually one of the more active posts ever on the AQ subreddit. Is leaking anything? Nah. So the Dawn Forger guy, aka creative lead for AQ3D, confirms the main storyline is not the dev's #1 focus, and also claims it's not his choice in the matter. Sorry, and I guess this is the guy that's posting this opinion. Sorry guys, we're done. The game's cooked. Hang it up. The lead devs of the game can't take responsibility for their mess. This is the saddest state I've ever seen any active MMO. This game is officially a scam. Don't give them any more money, please. It will only make them think it's okay to get away with this treatment towards players/fans. Then they have the tweets of the Dawn Forger guys saying it was decided last year that we devote time this year to onboarding new players with a new intro plus story revamp. My job as creative lead is to like write the stories and characters for that. It's like any other job. You still work with what you're being told. And then I have autonomy, working with what's requested of me, but it's not like I choose everything AE does with the project. The mandate was to make a new intro and revamp the story. So that's what needs to get done. So yeah, it's like this is the most popular post I've seen on the AQ3D subreddit like almost ever. Like 19 replies on an AQ3D post is crazy. AQ3D has been out 10 years and it's not even finished half of the intense storyline. No shit. That's a struggle for them. AE keeps piling projects as usual. Titan of a 2D game development with great story world building, but they had to go 3D, which is not their niche. And after a few years, they started AQ Infinity. I see it couldn't properly manage the 3D industry. You can even see that AQW ran pretty good when the cap was 20 years, and then they broke it. Wait, what? What's this guy even saying? I hope AE can outsource their 3D design. Oh yeah, the pay-to-play Cthulhu stuff. Stop playing with AQ3D when they did the stupid pay-to-play Cthulhu. The leaderboard stunt. Yeah, that was really weird. They care more about new player experience, not the veterans. I mean, they need new players. Interesting though. Seems like the AQ3D player base very unhappy. Very, very unhappy it seems. My feed is just TFD posts of you know what, kind of getting stale already. The physics in TFD suck. I don't know why people are glazing them too. I saw like one post where the guy was like, yo, these are kind of like subpar, and I think he got like everyone was like disagreeing with him even though he's right. For the kind of game that TFD is, it really should have better physics. Artists like Dej aren't being used to their full potential. True. I mean, AQ3D has an issue where the performance limitations they put on that game to run on like really bad phones has hindered that game so badly. And I think AQ3D is probably seeing the effects that AQ Worlds was seeing for a while when AQ3D came out, right? Now that AQ Infinity is their main focus and it's not AQ3D, AQ3D started to see what happened to AQ Worlds back when AQ3D came out, right? Where AQ Worlds immediately lost a bunch of the people that were working on AQ Worlds and they start working on AQ3D. And then, yeah, so they're seeing that, but with AQ Infinity, right? Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. It's on my lip. Something on my lip. I'll be right back, one sec. Sorry about that. So I go to the washroom and yeah. Alright. Remember they made an AQ, yeah, there is a map. Is it AQW 3D? It is, yeah. It's so weird. This is the old AQ 3D too. I kind of like this version of AQ 30 more than what they currently have. Actually, I like this version of AQ 30 a lot more than the current one they have. Not gonna lie. This looks like so much more cozy. That the current one they have looks... I mean, I don't play AQ 3D, so my opinion doesn't really matter at all, but... This whole version has like such a like an early 2000s like shitty, not shitty, but like 3D MMO type feel to it, and then the current one does not. The current battle on an AQ3D looks really bad in my opinion, and it's like it's impossible to know where you're going in the new one too. Has anyone played AQ3D recently? It is impossible to find, like if I told you, like without like you knowing, if I told you like go to the potion shop in AQ3D, it'd probably take you like 10 minutes to find it in the battle on. Like it's like if you only had one shot, like if you couldn't like go into every store and check what's in the stores, because the loading screen every time you go in. But like if I said you had one opportunity, I'll give you $10 if you can get into the potion shop first try, like you'd probably have a hard time. It'd probably take you like a good 5-10 minutes to find it, because the way they laid out the battle on in AQ3D is terrible. I remember this place in AQ3D. There was like a chicken boss in here. You know, they have a Trolloc. They actually made AQ2D. They made 2D. The weapon's an image from AQ3D, but the actual monster got drawn in AQ Worlds. That's a crazy mismatch. You can have the shitty AQ3D looking weapon too. The JPEG image. Anyway, I think that's about all I want to talk about today. I think that was about it. I haven't really been playing much other than like normal stuff recently. I'm kind of in this like attitude where I just kind of want to like just kind of waiting for games to come out. There's nothing really piquing my interest too much at the moment. Borderlands 4 might be good. Maybe. And then GTA. $30 be hitting. Could we see if I mention I'm almost 30 every stream? I'm cooked. I haven't slept much today. My sleep for the last week has been god awful. To the point where like I'm waking up early every day now. It's not good. Waking up at like 4 a.m. Wake up at 3 a.m., fall asleep at 11, yeah. It's been really bad for me recently. I think it's because I stopped drinking caffeine for like a week, and I think that fucked me up. Because I've been drinking caffeine like constantly since I was like 13 years old. Which has probably not been the best for me, I'd imagine. But yeah, I stopped like cold for like a whole week. I think that messed me up bad. Like some kind of chemicals in my body or something reacted very poorly to that. Because caffeine is a drug of sorts. Same way anything else is. I think that messed me up. And then I think like drinking caffeine again afterwards messed me up even more. Because I didn't have caffeine for like a week, and then I drank some caffeine. I consumed some caffeine, and I think and not using caffeine for a week and then having caffeine, I think it like it was like super like I wasn't tolerant to it at all, so it was like very effective. Yeah, it just messed me up bad. I don't know. Just messed me up real bad. Man, got addicted at 13. Yeah, I started drinking coffee at 13, which was like probably not great for me. Every morning I'd show up this, like I'd walk to school every morning, right? With my friends, and yeah, I'd always have coffee with me. I'd have coffee cups. I have a coffee cup. I'd be drinking coffee in class at like 13. It's just, yeah. Except the Trolloc Mace? Hell no. Also, junk ass JPEG from AQ30. I get coffee at lunch in school too sometimes. That was really bad. But yeah, I think like a week ago was the longest I didn't have caffeine since I was like 13. A white girl Starbucks cup? No, for the longest time I was using like styrofoam, like disposable cups that you buy from the store, like in big packs for coffee. And then I had a mug, a green mug, or was it green? It was like kind of gray with a bit of green on it. Wait, I didn't even have a Starbucks where I used to live. Couldn't get Starbucks. I'd have to travel to get a Starbucks mug. I don't think there is a Starbucks there now, even years like 15 years after I moved away. Yeah, I saw Battlefront 2 got super popular, right? Because of arc raiders. Heading out, see you later, Sharp. Battlefront 2 got really popular because of arc raiders, right? Because the gameplay is really similar, third person, like kind of the same feel and everything. So everyone saw like they can't play arc raiders anymore, so Battlefront 2 got a big boost. And because it got a big boost from the arc raider players, like more people are hopping on because they just saw it was popular. Yeah, really cool. Star Wars is popular just because it's May and Fortnite. No, it's not. It's not that. It's the arc raiders. It's people were. It's a compounding thing, right? Like people see it's getting played, and then more people play it because of Star Wars stuff, and like, it's a compounding thing. But I think the base was arc raiders. Arc raiders kind of like got that jump going. Arc raiders might be free. I hope it's not. I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but I hope it's not for the sake of the player base. Because the cheating is gonna be so bad in that game if it's free. The cheating is gonna be unbearable in that game if it's free. I hope they have easy anti-cheat. Or something. I hope they have some kind of I really hope that game has some kind of like level 0, like what do they call it? What do they call it? Like the kind of anti-cheat that Fortnite has, and the kind of anti-cheat that Riot has in their games. If it doesn't have like the crazy anti-cheat, it's gonna be the kernel level anti-cheat. If it doesn't have that, then they're cooked. That game is cooked. If they don't have that and it's free to play. Even if they do have that and it's free to play, the cheating is gonna be out of control in that game. Putting a price tag on a game like that helps it a lot. Even if it's like $40 or something, 30 bucks, like even 20 bucks, like any price tag on a game like that helps it a ton, reducing cheaters. Like in Tarkov, for example, when the game goes on sale, you see the amount of bans go up because the game's cheaper, so they buy copies of the game and they cheat on them and then get the accounts banned, and then yeah. Imagine that with a free game. The accounts are free. Don't have to wait for a sale. Can be a degenerate all the time. Yeah, Battlefront 2 looks like a good game though. I've never played it, but happy it's got a player base playing it. It's good the FPS, or it's not FPS, but good the shooter games like that. Still have people playing them. Looks like a quality game. Is FPS and third person? Yeah, but it's mostly third person. You don't see people playing that in first person all that often, right? I like some Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I know Ray really likes Battlefront. I know he's played it a ton. I think he still plays it quite often. Maybe I should give it a go. I wonder if I own that. I wonder if I own Battlefront 2. I've never really gave it a shot. I probably own it, because they gave it out for free, right? I probably have it on like Epic Games or some shit. Let me look at my Epic Games library. They probably gave it out. Oh yeah, Epic Games is giving out a brand new game right now. If you guys aren't caught up with that. My library, not the store. Delivery at all costs. Oh yeah, I had Battlefront 2 on EGS. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll try it. Oh shit, I clicked on it and it's like my PC. Ooh, I clicked on it. It opened up an EA application. Ooh. I'll do that later. That's gross. I hate when that happens. Doesn't Ubisoft do that too? If there's shit I haven't played a Ubisoft game in a long time, but yeah, Sifu is free on EGS right now. And deliver at all costs too, which is a brand new game that just came out. The deliver at all costs game actually looks kind of cool. It's like driving a car around or something. It's kind of fun. Like plowing through neighborhoods. It's a free game. A lot of physics in it, which is nice. Oh, you can walk on foot too. Oh, you ride a bicycle. Dude, you gotta take it out. Yeah, the body. This actually looks like a fun game. It's free right now. It's a $40 game. Meanwhile, Borderlands is going to be $80 USD. So, you know, that game's free. And Borderlands 4 is 80. So, you know, hard choice. For the true fans, yeah. Randy Pitchford is a great marketing asset to the Gearbox. That dude is terrible. Do you see he compared the price of one of the Devolver's games to like an amount of meth or something on Twitter? Like, what is he doing? How does he know the price of meth? You know the going right way? Is he Walter White? You can I wouldn't be able to tell you how much a certain amount of meth costs. I've never been in the market. Is that why he's so crazy? That dude is wild. Probably the worst thing Borderlands has going for it, to be honest. He's like the opposite of Todd Howard. Todd Howard, you'll see him talk like once in a while, and he has no social media at all. If Todd Howard was like posting like Randy Pitchford, that'd be hilarious. Bethesda's is probably very happy Todd doesn't have social media. Anyway, chat. Kinda sucks there wasn't any cool drops or anything today, but yeah, the story was alright, I guess. I think it was cool we got to see the grown-up version of Tara. I didn't expect that in the cutscene today. Because she's only been a child in the story so far. So, it's cool to see that. I actually like that. Todd himself is probably happy he doesn't have social media. And he's yeah, I can imagine the replies on a Todd Howard tweet would be crazy. He's probably way better off not having like, I think any game like developer, I don't think any game developer should have social media. To be honest, it's probably just negative. Unless like you're an indie dev. I think only like indie, like if you're like a very small developer, it's probably helpful. Like Concerned Ape or like someone like that. But I think if you're running like a AAA studio or working at a AAA studio, you probably just shouldn't be posting anything online. Don't think it'll be helpful. Although I do see like I follow a lot of the guys that work at CD Projekt Red. Like they're working on Cyberpunk and Witcher right now, and they all seem like very good on social media. Like they don't post anything bad. They're very nice to each other. Like they seem like they have like a good community thing going. Like if you follow one of them on Twitter, it'll like recommend all the other CDPR devs to you, and they all seem very like cool on Twitter. It's like the only dev studio I've seen that actually has like devs on Twitter that aren't like insane. Well, and AE's like alright with that too, I guess. Sometimes. I mean, there's some things that Dage has posted on Twitter that I'm sure they like yeah, that one tweet where Dage posted that like AQ Worlds was paying for AQ 3D. Like we all knew that was happening, right? But like just having that like written out from a person that works at AE is kind of weird. Stuff like that, you know. What is this fit? I do like the panda stick though, or not panda stick, the polar bear stick. It's a good item. I got a lady boy in my house. Anyway, chat. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Thanks for supporting the stream. Thanks for liking the stream. Thanks for subscribing to YouTube. All that junk. Really appreciate y'all's support. Appreciate y'all tuning into the streams. I'll be back next week. Next week we're getting the house portals. Sounds cool. I'm actually genuinely excited to see what they're gonna do with that. So very much looking forward to that. So see you next week for that, guys. Did a news video yesterday. If you haven't seen it, it's like 8 minutes long. Goes over some cool stuff. Actually, a lot of good art in the news video yesterday. If you haven't seen that. Some stuff from like a new artist that I haven't seen on Twitter before, so really cool stuff yesterday. Check out that if you haven't seen it. Have a good weekend, stay safe, don't do anything stupid. I think it's Memorial weekend, and then yeah, see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace. I'm just gonna hit my stop recording button. I do. Bye bye.